is your obligation, so they might start to suggest some way you could change for their gratification, you know, with each and every request. I wish you had to ride on a mood elevator before you could walk through the door. I wish you had to ride on a mood elevator and I was playing on the top floor. Some push that button to go up, some push that button to go down. All them people happy with their lives on the top and other people down on the ground. It's hard to please you when you're feeling low, it's so easy when you're feeling good. When you're down, you often try to alter the show. Hey, when you're up, it runs just like it should. Before you could walk through the door, I wish you had to ride on a mood elevator. I don't wanna lift you no more. Hey, I don't wanna lift you no more. Since you didn't ride a mood elevator, you might start to scream and to taunt. I'm gonna save my city daydreams for later and try to do what you want. So tell me, would you feel better if I appeal to your age, playing something that you might have heard while you were in school? Do you think I should try and play a wise old sage, or maybe should I try and play the fool? Hey, I wish you had to ride on a mood elevator before you could walk through the door. I wish you had to ride on a mood elevator, then I wouldn't have to be such a whore. I wouldn't have to be such a whore.
I think we don't have any smarters out there tonight. I hate that. It's the worst laugh in the world, isn't it? Well, that's the worst instrument in the world, too. Look at my G-string slipping. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's first song. Somebody had to write it. First graphic horror folk song ever written. It's not a fuck or shit in the sing. It's gross. It was an outdoor family reunion. Big picnic was planned that day. All the men folk were off somewhere fishing, while those women folk cooked away. When we sat down to that big coverage dinner, anything could would eventually go wrong. And that's what prompted me to write this, the world's grossest song. Started with my little niece Susan, eating that tuna fish casserole. She was washing it down with orange juice. That don't mix well, don't you know? She began to heave, regurgitate, puke all over the place. One big steady stream hit my Aunt Thelma in the face. Feel free to get on the dance floor on this. You guys want me to go on? Yeah! Straight out. Step on. Well, Aunt Thelma was young at the time, so her mouth was open wide. She could taste those tender putrid morsels that had spouted deep inside. She hit the face of my fat Uncle Bert. She was glowing about. Broke open a sore on his forehead and milk white pus spurted right out. That's when I noticed my little blind niece Barbara eating Oriental rice, or so she thought. It was a big box full of maggots. One of the guys had brought. Well, I figured maybe I should warn her. I suppose most folks probably would. But she was munching and crunching and smiling and saying how it tasted mighty good. That's when I noticed my Aunt Beatrice serving out that spinach soup with a spoon. I recognized the pot as being my grandpa's brass spittoon. Well, you should have seen the face of my fat Uncle Fred as he took 2 big old sips. Eyes wide open with a mixture, chaw and mucus dangling from his lips. Unknowingly, Aunt B snuck up behind him just to surprise him with a passionate kiss. Thinking he'd slipped her the tongue while trying to spit it out, well, punched him in the face with her fist. Sent him falling back, and we heard some crack and crunch under fat Uncle Fred. It was a 9-month-old baby that was crawling behind him. He squashed the little sucker dead. Tried to get this to John Denver, he wouldn't do it. Well, Uncle Fred got up, looked down, and said, "I done gone squash that little squirt." He was standing there with blood, brains, and intestines still clinging to his shirt. The mother of the child, a friend of the family, ran up to that fat tub of lard. I mean, she rammed 2 fish hooks up his nostrils and yanked him down real hard. Well, as we tried to console the grieving mother and pry the fish hooks from the nose of fat Uncle Fred, that old soul Fido running off to the woods with a chunk of the baby's head. Well, they asked me to do something with the child's remains because everybody else was feeling kind of sick. So I scraped it up in a plastic bag and I dropped it into the creek. Well, thousands of fish came out of nowhere, started nipping and ripping that bag. They were nibbling at the contents. They were looking real happy. You could see their tail fins wag. So I yelled for the boys at the tables to grab up them rods and reels. Soon we were pulling in tons of them bait-eating fishies and a kicking up our heels. That night we had a fish fry. Everybody ate. Considering it gave us the runs of what we used for bait, it tasted really great. Well, I hope you like my story. I hope it weren't too long. Hey, I'm sorry it was so gory. It's just the world's grossest song. Popular demand. I'm going to leave the school kind of here because the next guy's going to play a few tunes too. He's been up here many times before, and we're fucking sick of him. We're going to slap him into oblivion and throw him into a dumpster. No, that's not true. He's very funny.